All right, you guys. So, finally got some Skittles and Kool-Aid. They were sold out of the food coloring, but that's what I'm gonna start with. And actually, I had to send my husband to go get it, and he actually got all sorts of colors, everything except for pretty much green. And I will be mixing yellow and blue together to make green. I drew the picture just to have something to color in. I recommend you guys get a paper towel. Paintbrush if you have it. I'm going to also post some stuff about things to use if you don't have a paintbrush. Little cup of water and just different places to mix these things. So you could use just tins, like muffin tins are good. Plastic lids, you just pour a little bit on here and then you can mix up your colors. I actually have these candy dishes though. So used to make like little chocolates and candies. So since I have this, I'm going to be using this because this makes more sense for me. But you want to try and find the smallest little container you can. Okay. And I got my Skittles. I got my Skittles here set up, and I just put one in each little cup there. I haven't added anything to it. I'm just gonna take my brush and rub it on the color I want. So I kind of want this little purple one. If you're you can see that it starts to rub off the color and the little Skittle starts to turn white. And then I like to either use a test paper or start in a part that's just kind of small and out of the way. And you can see there's the purple. And so that's going to be the way I'm going to be using my Skittles. Looks pretty good. I'm sort of surprised how dark that purple is. And I'm just going to kind of fill that in with my Skittle colors. Same way. All right. So this is working really good. I just wanted to show you guys a little tip here. Do you see how my orange is running into my green? It's because I put the two colors next to each other when they were both wet. If you don't like that type of look, you can actually dry off your brush real good with a paper towel. And then once your brush is totally dry, you can actually use the brush to suck up any colors that you don't like. It's like a little vacuum cleaner. Isn't that neat? So that makes it so then you can let it dry a little bit and then you can paint over whatever color you actually want there. So even though there's a little bit of orange we can see there, I'll be able to paint over that with the green and it'll blend it right away. So I just thought I'd show you guys that little tip right there. Okay, here is most of Skittles. I'm letting some of it dry and I'm moving on to Kool-Aid. So I poured out not even the whole package of Kool-Aid, so like these Kool-Aids are like rolled up so I can save them for something else. Poured out a little bit of powder, and then what I do is just dip my brush and get a little bit of water on it, and you'll see when you add it to the powder, it just turns right into a really brightly colored sort of paint. Be extremely careful with Kool-Aid. It does stain things because it's basically food coloring. So, I mean, just be really careful with it so you don't get anything stained in your house. But then the colors are really bold. You can just sort of dip your brush in there, rub it around till it looks about right. And it's going to be a really nice, strong color. And I'm going to paint, I think, Mr. Kool-Aid Man's little Kool-Aid right here. And you can see what a beautiful bright color that is, and I gotta tell you, it smells so yummy. So I'm gonna continue painting today, and then I'll show you what the finished thing looks like, okay? All right, so it's still drying, but I think this is a totally respectable result. It's way brighter than I thought it would be. I mean, if you don't have just watercolors, this is a really good option. And I mixed a few colors. I think I mixed like a dark blue right here. I tried mixing a little bit of green right here. And look, I have all this left over. I'm going to try and store it and see if it lasts for a little bit. I'm guessing if I cover it in plastic, it'll last for a few days. So if you don't have paint, you can go to the grocery store, pick up some Kool-Aid, pick up some Skittles, and you can really have some fun with it.